action of this chapter is certainly to be very hyped over. The art is once again getting a little bit bad here, and let me just tell you, we are currently in an arc where I do not want anything bad to happen to the author, because I do not want it, because these kind of despair moments I don't like. Still though, we have not anywhere clearer on how to know uh, um, we still don't have anywhere to know how to free the friends that are possessed by elves. Maybe, just maybe, it won't be this arc. Yes, this is the Black Clover, chapter 151, and I am the Angry Fan, the Despair Reviewer. Lil greets, the elf Lil greets Liar, and reveals that his name is Rilla, revealing that all of the elves do not have the original names of the humans, which is once again going back to the fact that they are original people. The elves may have been reincarnated into those bodies, but that means the human bodies still had their own identities. I think that is the key to awaken them back, but we don't know how. As they begin to attack everyone else, the people tries to fight. Uh, Sora suggests to cut one with the anti-magic sword, and while Asta successfully managed to do that, it doesn't cut off everything else. So the thing is, Liar is actually saying the anti-power surrounding his body. The way he's saying that seems to suggest a foreshadowing of some sort. I don't know exactly what that is though, but unfortunately, just cutting them off with this won't work, because Liar taunting them and saying that this technique is a housing, this was through reincarnation magic, meaning that these bodies are now their objects. So with that, 4 more elves gets arrived, including the ones who were possessed by the Snow Girl, that Angel Fat Girl, and also one of the leaders. With that, Sora says that they must retreat, because after all, these elves have crazy amount of magic, and also none of them, and Sora doesn't want to kill any one of friends. So Liar and his elf friends try to fight off, but Melaleo blocks the attacks and throws them all off. However, she doesn't do that out of the kindness of her heart, mind you. She says, these guys were just in the way, and I'm now gonna kill every last one of you. Once again, going back to that cycle of revenge, Melaleo, you are a little bit simple-minded. Well, not simple-minded as in foolishly hot-headed stubborn. Well, you are hot-headed, the most hot-blooded of all the Vermilion siblings. No, what I mean simple-minded is that fact that you see only one path, and you are not gonna waste your time on that. Yes, in a way that is badass, but I still also feel like it's a little bit tragic, really. She really will kill them. The question is, though, does she really have the power to defeat elf superpowers, and 5 of them? Well, if by some miracle she can repel these guys' attacks, then well, then it's official. Melaleo is one of the most badass girls ever. So of course she cannot have a resolve of let's save our comrades. No, it's just better to kill them all. Still though, Asta has confirmation that his sword alone won't cut off, but now he knows that the people surrounding them all are not the people uh, that are their friends. And that means Asta will try to attempt to find a way to, well, separate it all. I think the key was once again, I mean, I have talked about that in every video when I said Asta is the key. Now it's revealed that his sword alone won't cut off, but the way Liar said the anti-magic is surrounding his body, I think that must be some kind of clue. I don't know what it can be. Although another thing I have to mention about this chapter is that a lot of the art was unfinished again. That is not, well, so positive news. So either way, this is a resolve of revenge, I call it. Both of the elves wants a resolve to kill all of these, while Remelio want have a resolve to kill all of these. In the end, who will win? Well, we don't know, do we? Still though, once again, we get only further into the despair chapter, and for some reason the pacing is slowing down considerably. Can't say I like that, especially when we're getting into so much despair. But with the art that was unfinished, I got a little scared. But you give me your faults if you have any.